Colin Farrell just flipped the royal script, and the audience gasped. In today's commentary, something wildly unexpected shook the Graham Norton Show. A moment that began as polite laughter spiraled into viral chaos when Prince Harry, appearing via live satellite feed, reportedly insisted that actor Colin Farrell refer to him by his full royal title. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from, because the clip that followed has the entire internet divided. The setup was simple. Graham Norton, known for pairing unlikely guests, had gathered a star-studded panel. Colin Farrell, Emma Thompson, and a remote guest appearance from Prince Harry promoting his foundation's latest project. But what happened next made the show's control room freeze. Harry smiled politely and said, "It's good to be here, Graham. And thank you, Colin, or should I say, Mr. Farrell?" Colin chuckled, that trademark Dublin grin. "You can call me Colin, mate." Harry replied with a half-smile. "Then perhaps it's only fair you address me properly. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex." The audience thought he was joking. Colin didn't. Colin Farrell, Ireland's most unpredictable export, is beloved for his blunt humor and allergy to pretension. Prince Harry, once the rebellious royal, has spent recent years redefining his identity, walking a fine line between celebrity advocacy and royal expectation. Their worlds collided under studio lights, and the tone instantly shifted from witty banter to cultural theater. Graham tried to laugh it off. "Oh, we're getting titles tonight. Should I be Sir Graham now?" Colin leaned back in his chair, eyebrow raised. "You want me to call you Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex on a talk show? Mate, this isn't Buckingham Palace. It's BBC One." Audience laughter, nervous, uneven. Harry chuckled politely. But the tension was real. Clips of the moment hit Twitter, now X, within minutes. One viral caption read, "Colin Farrell just dethroned royalty," with one sentence. But you haven't heard the craziest part, because what Colin said after the break made history. During a post-commercial chat, Graham asked Colin if he'd ever felt pressure to respect status. Colin grinned, leaned forward, and said, "Respect's earned, not inherited. Titles don't impress me. Good manners do." The crowd exploded. Norton's face turned crimson with suppressed laughter. Online, British tabloids immediately reframed it as a direct jab at Prince Harry. American outlets called it a teachable moment in humility. Even royal forums lit up. Farrell just said what everyone's been thinking. It was like watching Will Smith and Chris Rock again, except this time, no slap, just pure verbal precision. A celebrity showdown dressed in charm, wrapped in irony and broadcast live. An off-air leak later claimed Colin muttered backstage. He left the palace, but not the attitude. The quote, allegedly overheard by a crew member, was picked up by the Daily Express within hours. Whether true or not, the damage was done. The internet crowned Colin Farrell the Prince of Authenticity. By midnight, fan edits flooded TikTok. Split screens of Colin laughing versus Harry frowning. Comments read, "Colin just gave a royal reality check." Others begged, "Protect this man at all costs." Harry supporters fired back, arguing he'd only meant it in jest, but the nuance was already lost. Public sentiment was locked within 24 hours. Hashtag Colin Farrell trended #1 worldwide with 60 million views. Graham Norton Show reruns hit record replay counts. One poll on The Independent showed 74% siding with Colin's response as appropriate and refreshing. The court of public opinion had spoken, and this time, no crown could overturn it. But then came the real twist, a follow-up email allegedly sent from Harry's team to the show's producers. And Colin's reaction to that message would make the story even louder. The email that made Colin laugh and the Monarchy cringe. A day after the taping, producers at the Graham Norton Show reportedly received an email from a representative linked to the Sussex media office. It wasn't aggressive, just formal. "We kindly request that all references to His Royal Highness Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, be addressed accordingly in any future broadcasts or publicity material." Within hours, someone leaked it. It hit Deadline UK first, then spread like wildfire. Colin Farrell's team didn't comment. But Colin himself did something far more unpredictable. That night, he was spotted leaving a Dublin restaurant when a reporter shouted, "Colin, are you planning to apologize to Prince Harry?" He smirked. Apologize? Nah, I'm Irish, not knighted. The clip went instantly viral. Within hours, entertainment outlets were calling it the most uncomfortable talk show moment of 2025. Royal commentators on Good Morning Britain claimed Colin's tone lacked respect for the monarchy. But others, including several Hollywood peers, applauded him. Emma Thompson later said in an interview, "Colin's never mean. He's just honest, and honestly, that exchange said more about status than shade." Meanwhile, hashtags like hashtag Prince of Authenticity and hashtag TitleGate flooded TikTok. Reaction videos dissected every second. Body language experts, etiquette analysts, even comedians reenacting the exchange. Day Night Live. One side demanded protocol. The other delivered punchlines. And somewhere between humor and hierarchy, the world picked its hero. Midweek, Colin appeared on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Colbert asked, half teasing, half serious, "Would you ever work with royalty again?" Colin grinned, "Only if they're by the first round." The clip hit 20 million views overnight. Even Variety titled the article, "Colin Farrell proves you don't need a crown to command a room." Inside sources later told the Mirror that Harry felt humiliated by the online mockery and deeply disappointed that humor was turned against him. Royal commentators debated whether Harry's insistence on titles was a defense mechanism or a symptom of image fatigue for the public. Though the message was clear, titles may open doors, but humility keeps them open. A viral tweet summed it up best. Colin Farrell just gave a masterclass in common sense. Bar chart by the numbers. Hashtag Colin Farrell trended #1 for 72 hours straight. Clips from Graham Norton amassed 110 million combined views. A YouGov UK poll showed 82% of respondents preferred Colin's honesty over royal formality. Even BBC commentators admitted privately, "We haven't seen this kind of audience reaction since Adele roasted an ex." Is this the moment when celebrity sincerity finally outshone inherited prestige? And if even talk show banter can spark a royal reckoning, what does that say about the future of royal influence? A week later, Graham Norton cheekily opened his new episode saying, "Tonight, no titles required, just laughs." The crowd erupted. No shade, no anger, just clever British closure. Meanwhile, Colin Farrell went silent online, letting the noise echo without him. That silence became its own statement. Memes labeled him the man who politely refused to bow. As for Prince Harry, reports claimed he privately expressed regret that humor was misunderstood. But the narrative had already crystallized. One moment of misplaced formality had reignited the global debate about ego, fame, and authenticity. Respect isn't written on a birth certificate. It's earned in real time. If you thought that was wild, hit subscribe and drop a comment below. Whose side are you on? Team Farrell or Team Sussex? And wait till you see what leaked from the off-camera footage. The producer's reaction says it all.